Okay, we're live. Hello, everybody. You can see I'm wearing my N95 mask. I believe that's what it's called. And I just wore it to make a point to everybody that watches this that we still need to wear these and we still need to be careful. Now, my mom got COVID in Orlando, Florida, and she got over it. But you know, she's an old woman. You know, she's 78 years old, and she did okay. But that doesn't mean that everybody else is going to do okay if you catch it. So, guys, please wear your masks, and don't forget. You know, we're still in this shit, and it's still bad. I know we're all starting to get a little comfortable, but you know, with what I got going on out here, with the freaking smoke going on outside, these masks actually help me. You know, even just going outside and being in this freaking smoke. Hey, Diego, Steven, Enoch, Eddie. You wear yours every day? Cat, yeah, I wear mine up every day too. You know, even if I'm walking the dog outside, I wear it for the smoke. You know, but I wear it and it helps me. It keeps that smoke out of my freaking lungs. Or at least a good part of it, and makes my life more enjoyable. So, all of you guys that got on Twitter this morning and that helped with the retweets, hey Kendrick, Kendrick, I don't recognize you. How did you find my show? I'm just kind of curious. Did I just pop up, or are you familiar with the show, or you're new? I like when I see new people. Enoch, I wear my mask when I do go out. Good. Love Jazz. Hi. Hey, Cyber Reload, moo, time to smoke. You. I love smoking with my friends. What's up, son? What am I going for? What am I going for? What am I going for? He is going for the orange bud. What? I'm rolling up now. Okay, Eddie. Cool. Eddie, that was the nicest fucking tweet that you put up. It was very short. It just said, anybody else out there find themselves waiting for the trendy show to start or Nate's Garden to start? Bro. And he's like, or is it just me? And I'm like, I am. I do. Me. I'm excited about it. I'm not new. We talked before up here. Oh, Kendrick. Okay, right on, man. I'm so sorry that I don't recognize you, brother. I'm so sorry, but welcome to the show. Okay, cool, man. I'm glad that you're here. The name just wasn't ringing a bell with me, man, you know, and I might be losing my mind, you know? Unreal. He's losing his mind. Nobody loses their mind anymore, pal. David C. got his box. Yeah, you and Diego, huh? I got a couple more boxes I have to get out, actually. They haven't left yet. I need to do that. I'm bad. I got to do that. You love the stickers? Good, man. I always wait for it, and I know sometimes I don't make it all the time, but honestly, the show has and is still helping me every day. Oh, Eddie, thank you for saying that, buddy. Comments like that will keep me coming back, you know, to do the show. If you like me coming back doing these shows, and you guys are nice to me like that and putting up nice tweets like that, thank you. It's going to keep me coming back. All right. Cyber, cheers, brother. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism just for all. Cheers. And cyber style, the cyber lighter. Cheers. Denmark. Oh, Philip, right on. I hope you were claw for that bong hit. Why we were talking about why white women like black guys, and you come in. I remember that. I remember that conversation. That was great. Oh, Don, thank you. Yeah, let's show it off a little bit. I just gave them their mid-season nutrients, so they are stacking. They are stacking, and I ain't jacking. They are stacking. Look at that bud. That is right up front and close and getting personal with y'all. That Jack Harrer bud, is that gorgeous? My goodness gracious. Now, and you know, not just that. Today I was down there with the dog, and I was grabbing tomatoes off the vine and eating them, and I was feeding him tomatoes too. And I was just, and there's a big zucchini growing down there. I can pick it anytime I want. I've got 15 zucchini sitting in here. I've got a bowl full of freaking tomatoes. It's happened. Remember I told you a few weeks ago, I was like, pretty soon I'm going to have more vegetables than I know what to do with. Well, it's happened. Here I am. I'm here. Hey, there we go. There's, yes, my best buddy Cyber goes by Peter in here. He's in Denmark too, brother. Nice, man. I love it. I love it. You know what was crazy? What's crazy was Cyber and I started hanging out. We met in a video game. You know, we met in a Battlefield game that I was hosting a server for. And that's that crazy. That day that I met you, Cyber, I can still remember it. I can remember the game, being in the video game with you. And it was just me and him. And he just kept fucking killing me and killing me and killing me. It was pissing me off. And I was like, this guy's so good. He should be on my team. And we've known each other for years and years and years. But we had known each other for maybe a year or two, something like that. And we were getting high with each other every day playing video games. That was our thing. Cyber and I, we get high, we play video games. And that was it. And Cyber met this other guy, this younger guy. I think he came into the server, started playing with us maybe. And he was Danish, or he was German or European or something. He was from another country, a young guy. And then it was the three of us. And I don't remember his name. Yeah, I thought you were hacking. Yeah, because you're so good. I said I was going to have more vegetables. You remember that? And, this kid, whose name I can't remember, he was the one, I believe, that turned me and Cyber on to Hashbeen. Or Cyber found out about Hashbeen and told me about it. And then this kid found Hashbeen's IRC chat. I think that might have been how it went down. But the whole thing was that I was friends with Cyber. Kai! Yeah! Oh my God! Yes! Thank you. Yes, Cyber Kai. And we somehow found Hashbeen. But my point was this. What were the chances of me friending some guy in Europe, right, on the internet, in a video game? I mean, I could have picked any video game in the world, and I'm playing this one specific video game, and this one guy in Denmark is playing this one specific video game. The chances of this are literally millions to one. Millions to one. Okay? And yet, we somehow find each other, and then somehow we find Hashbeen, and by some crazy coincidence, Hashbeen is Danish too. And I know nothing about Denmark. I know nothing of their culture or their society or anything. And all of a sudden, I'm learning, you know? It's the coolest thing. And I just love the fact that there's somebody else here from Denmark, man, and you guys just met, and it reminds me of when me and you met, or when we met Hashbeen. It's just so fucking cool, man. The internet is cool, really cool. Black Ops, we've been best friends for over a decade. Wow, Eddie, really? Very, very interesting. It's bottom of the hour. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism, tisms for all. We'll call it bottom of the hour and smoke. Cheers, everybody. Cyber style. Cheers. This is how Cyber and I used to smoke on video cam with each other. We had this webcam software. He'll remember the name of it. And we would use this webcam software and we would hold up a lighter so we knew each other was ready to smoke. Cheers. I remember a photo of Cyber holding a ball or a cube of hash, a big chunk of hash. I think it was a ball. Uvu. Chinese spyware, right, Uvu. We were so excited every time they upgraded that software and they added more, you could have more people in your chat. I think when it started, it was just one, you could just chat with one person. Then they added a second person. You could have 3 people chatting with each other. That was a big deal back then. And Kai and Cyber and I, we were all getting high together using that software. Uvu or stick cam? It was Uvu. We were on Uvu before we were on stick cam. We didn't even know about chat communities back then. We didn't even know about that people were smoking cannabis in chat rooms together. Dude, we basically just figured we invented the shit. And when we heard about Hashbeen, Hashbeen was still in an IRC chat, but they were smoking together on the IRC chat. They were typing it out. Hey, you guys ready to smoke? Ready? And I was like, holy shit, Cyber, they're doing the same thing we're doing, but we're doing it on video. We need to tell them that they need to do video chat. And so we could all video chat together, and boom, they were doing video chat. It was so fast. It all happened so fast. It was like as soon as Hashbeen figured out that he could have a chat room, he had somebody build him a fucking chat room, and boom. Shit. You write something like, yeah, largest in state, his, and your predictive text says history. And then you gotta wonder, wait a minute. How the fuck did you know that I was gonna say the word history after the word state? And how much are these algorithms reading into my sentences that they know what my next word is gonna be? I mean, I put his hysterectomy? You know? I don't know. Could there have been other words? That was kind of weird. Maybe there aren't a lot of words that start with HIS. I was doing that on Yahoo, Eddie. Ira Sesko. What's up, Ira? Eddie, I know it fucks with me too. You guys, I told you about those cysts that I get on my face from peanut butter. If any of you guys get cysts on your body, you know, that don't go away, you might want to cut peanut butter out. That's what it was for me. And it turns out it seems to be a common allergy. Peanut butter causes cysts. It's like it's a common thing. So, you know, I cut that out and I stopped having them. Well, yesterday, I got on my nose what I thought was going to be a cyst. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, I'm not eating any peanut butter. And I was like, maybe Mossad's fucking sleeping. They're sneaking into my bedroom at night and slipping me peanut butter in my sleep. The Mossad, they're coming in. So, you know, I went in front of the mirror and I looked at it and I was like, I looked at it. I was like, man, I don't give a fuck. I looked in the mirror. I said, I don't give a fuck. And I took my fingers and I went, and it broke. And I was like, oh, it's not one of those cysts. And it's gone. And I was so happy. And I was so happy that I didn't scar myself up and put this giant red mark right in the middle of my fucking face, which is what I normally do. But since I stopped eating peanut butter, if I get something like that now, it just turns out to be a fucking pimple. And you guys, you have no idea how happy you can be to find a freaking pimple when all you've been getting is cysts on your face. And it's like you want to like be Rocky running up those stairs. Ba 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 banana banana banana. It was a pimple. It was just a pimple. Oh. So I could go on with my life now. I don't know, you know, that's just me. It's a horrible, horrible, horrible allergy because you gotta fucking love peanut butter, man. And let me tell you something. I miss it. I miss it so much. I used to have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches all the time, but you know what? It's part of the reason why I'm losing weight, I bet. Because that was just extra sugar and bread that I'm not eating anymore. You know? And milk, sweetened milk, you know, my milk is sweetened. It's that fucking, almond milk. It's got sugar in it. So it's less milk, less all of that. I'm down to 180 pounds. I'm not doing any other drugs except for cannabis, just so y'all know. I don't want you guys to think that I'm, you know, doing some crazy shit. I'm way too smart for that shit. But can you imagine somebody that comes in here on a day when I'm just screaming at the top of my lungs at somebody over something so trivial and stupid? And the last time they saw me was, you know, 6 months ago when I literally weighed 210 pounds. And they're looking at me and they're looking at me freaking out. Maybe they caught a show where I was like really sweet and really nice. And then they catch the show where I'm fucking screaming and shaking and shit. And they're like, oh yeah, he's on something. And it's an interesting conversation because there's a lot of talk on Twitter right now about people using cocaine and other drugs in politics. And being somebody who's come from that background, I'm looking at all these politicians and shit, and I'm like, no. And I guarantee you that the majority of people that are claiming that haven't done drugs before like that, and they don't even realize what it is. Do you know the person who talked about it that really got under my skin the most was Kyle fucking Kalinske, and you know I love him. And yet, he's talking about politicians using drugs, and he's like, "Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, bro. You know you're on it, bro. You know you're on it, bro." And I'm just like, Kyle, man. There's literally a photograph of Donald Trump Jr. Okay, listen. I know that one of you got getting fat, not cool. I'm glad you're putting on some weight. I'm glad you are, Cyber. Somebody tell me that you saw this photograph. Donald Trump Jr. before he went on stage for the RNC, and he was wearing a United States flag, an American flag suit coat. And he had a couple things in his hands. Did anybody see that photograph of Donald Trump Jr. before he went on stage before the RNC? It's just a photograph. It went around Twitter. Anybody? Just wondering. I know there's only 21 people watching, so chances are none of you saw it. I mean, hopefully, Steve Running is here, hopefully. Steve, are you here, buddy? No, I didn't catch it. Oh, you're welcome, Cyber. We're not gonna, hey, Cyber, we're not gonna talk about this for too long. Trust me. I'm trying, Steve, you saw the photograph? Chris, yeah, bro, and I'm in New Zealand, Chris Brown. Oh, okay, so you also saw the photograph. What was Donald Trump holding in each of his hands? What was Donald Trump Jr. holding in each of his hands? Somebody tell me what Donald Trump Jr. was holding in each of his hands, and then I'm going to tell you a little story. What was Donald Trump Jr. holding in each of his hands? Come on, Steve. Come on, Chris. I know what you guys are doing. You're looking it up, right? Go ahead. I'll wait. Youth or booze? Cyber, that's a fantastic guess. Okay, Eddie's just playing around. He obviously didn't see the photograph. You guys didn't see the photograph. I was hoping it was one of the two guys that saw the photographs. No, not Coke straws. Okay, we've got Chris Brown. Let's see if Chris Brown can pull you guys out of the hole. And Cyber could be partially correct. Because I'm waiting for Chris Brown to respond. Like Chris Brown and Nick Brown, you guys didn't think I was going to notice that you both were here? Psst, unreal, pal. Never have dual Browns come into your live stream anymore, pal. Psst, nobody does it like that anymore. Psst, what are you guys watching from your Blackberries? Psst, nobody even has those anymore, pal. Psst, unreal. All right, wine. No. All right, I'm going to tell you guys. He was holding 2 energy drinks, giant ones. Okay? In fact, I'm going to show you what it looked like. This is the way he was standing. He was standing like this. You guys remember now? Wearing a big United States flag suit that he took the jacket off before he got up on stage and put on a regular suit jacket. But he was wearing a United States flag suit and he was holding 2 of these in his hands. Now, some of these do have alcohol in them. I had friends in Orlando, they used to drink one. It was an energy drink, but it had fucking alcohol in it too. So, you know, he could have had that. But what I'm saying is, bro, if you're going to drink 2 of these and go on national television, you're going to look fucked up, man. You know, he was literally slamming these before he went on stage. I don't drink these. I don't touch them. Do you know how long these have been in my refrigerator for? Since the girl, I believe, that came over and trimmed for me almost a year ago. I believe that she is the one that put these in my refrigerator, or it could have been the girl that tried to watch Rogan for me while I was in Florida. It could have been her too. I don't know who left these in my fridge. I think it was one or the other. I don't touch these. This is not these ain't my jams. You know, I have no idea what these taste like, how they make you feel, because I'm going to tell you a little story about these. All right? I was in a bar. I was setting up to do a show, just me. You know, putting up my PA system. It was the middle of the day. You know, it was like, 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, whatever. And I came in there and I was setting up my PA system. And there was a very beautiful woman behind the bar. Very attractive. I don't remember what she looked like, but I remember why I went to the bar and ordered a fucking drink, because I didn't really drink. But it was just one guy sitting at a table eating in the room. There was a couple sitting at the end of the bar, and there was this giant fucking bar and this beautiful bartender and me setting up. And I went to the bar and she came over and I ordered a Jager bomb. I figured I'd never had one before, and I just figured that would be appropriate for a daytime drink. You're having an energy drink with a shot of Jägermeister, and then you're slamming it in a glass. And I did that, and I put it down, and I started panicking, like really, really panicking. It put me into this state of mind to where I felt like I was completely helpless. I was completely out of control of anything. And I was sitting in a public place in a bar, and I just sat there, and I was motionless. I'm sure I was emotionless. But what was going on inside my brain was trying to breathe. And I felt like I couldn't breathe. I felt like the walls of this beautiful restaurant were closing in on me. And it was because I'd slammed one of these with a shot of Jager. Now, if I did that and you took my picture sitting at that bar, I guarantee you I probably somehow would have resembled the way Donald Trump Jr. looked when he gave that speech. And for Kyle Kulinski to act like he's the official on hardcore drugs on his pathetic, little upload that he did about that is just sad. And come on, Kyle, can we please keep it real? Because that's why I love you. You always keep it real, and now you're not keeping it real. Now you're sounding like David Pakman. I don't like it when you sound like David Pakman. Let David Pakman be that guy. All right? I like it so much better when Kyle Kulinski's the guy that I'd like to go out to a bar and have a beer with. Not David Pakman. He's annoying on several levels. You guys, when I say Cannabisism, tisms for all, and you guys are new and you're just coming in, do you feel excluded? Are you like, man, I don't know what that means. He's saying things that only these people know about. I don't feel like I'm welcome here. When I say something like that, does that make you feel excluded? Plasma. Hey, Chaz Livermore from New Zealand. How's it going, brother? It's a cannabis uniting thing. It doesn't make you feel excluded when I say that? Because that's not what I want this show to be about. I'm not about excluding people. I'm not about making people feel like they're not welcome immediately. So what it is that I say there, so you guys know, is I say cannabisism. And what cannabisism is, it's a religion that I created around cannabis for one reason. The only reason I created the religion was for anyone who ever got arrested, charged with cannabis related charge, and was in a state with what they call the Religious Freedom Act. And then you could grab a lawyer. Jesus Christ, I'm supposed to talk to the Pot Brothers at Law about this. We never had the fucking conversation. I think they were supposed to call me back. I called them, and then they didn't call me back. And we're supposed to have a conversation about this. That'd be cool to have them on the show and talk to them about this, because they're lawyers who use cannabis. The Pot Brothers at Law, Was Law, at Was Law, at the Was Law on Twitter, at the WASS, at the Was Law, all one word, the Was Law. The Was Law. So I created a religion for the single sole purpose of defending somebody who gets arrested. That's all. People might be like, oh, this guy created his own religion. He wants to be a religious leader, and he wants to be a cult leader, and he wants to have a following like that, and blah, blah, blah. I hate that. He's all anti-religion, then he starts his own religion. He's so hypocritical. It ain't about that. I fucking hate religion way more than you do. I promise you that. I created that cannabisism for one reason and one reason only. I never ask anybody for money for it, and I never use it for any purpose other than to help you if you ever get arrested for a cannabis offense. So when you guys hear me saying cannabisism every time I smoke, that is evidence for a lawyer like the Pot Brothers at Law to go back and show on my videos that we really do run a religion here. I really am religious, and you can document it, because he literally says cannabisism, tisms for all every time he smokes. It really is a religion. And they are following him in there. It's a real thing. So it's documentable, it's provable, and it's there as a shield to help you. And I do believe that I might have piqued their curiosity, because they returned my call about it. And what I'd like to do is call them back, Get them on the phone and see if maybe they want to do a Zoom, and we could discuss it right now. I wonder if they're available. What day is today? Friday? Let's call them. Okay, let's see if we can get him on the phone. Sign you up? There's nothing to sign up. You're a part of it when you watch the show. And you can prove that you watch the show, then you can prove that you're part of the religion. That's it. You participate in it. You don't even have to watch the show. You just have to use cannabis whenever you see fit. Yeah, they're on IG a lot. They're not answering the phone. I missed them. Hey, Mark, it's Ben Shader, Trendy Nay over here at Nay's Garden. I'm talking to my audience right now about Cannabisism, the religion I started to protect people who get charged with cannabis charges in states that have the Religious Freedom Act. And I wanted to talk to you about that. I know I called you. You guys called me back. I called you. We missed each other. Would you have time anytime in the near future to come into Zoom and go live on my channel about that? And just to talk about that one thing, I think we have a lot to talk about. Unless you could just text me back and say, yeah, that won't work. You can save me a lot of time. But I'd love to sit and smoke with you guys, so let me know. Take care, brother. Bye. All right, so we'll see. We'll see. It was funny. I popped into one of their live streams, and I was like, "Hey guys, there's blah blah blah," and the one brother was like, "Hey, it's Nay. You remember Nay from Nay's Garden, Trendy Nay?" And his older brother was like, "Dude, why you got to try to throw me under the bus all the time?" "Yeah, I remember him. I was there with you." And they started arguing, and I was like, "God, it's so awesome. It's so cool." Just like the fucking interview, you know? That was funny. And they start arguing with each other. I wasn't, bro, what are you talking about? Oh, try to reach them on Instagram. They're usually always active on Instagram. Try to reach them on Instagram? Oh, I call them. I call them on the phone. You know, they called me back last time. I just missed the fucking phone call, man. They left a message, and I was outside or something, and it was back then. And I called them back, and then they didn't call me back again, you know. But yeah, man, I just get some advice. Hey, the next time they're live, let me know. If you guys spot that they're live, let me know that they're live, because I haven't seen them live in a while, actually. And I wonder how Jimmy Dore's show went today, by the way. I missed that. I was out walking the dog and doing some other stuff. But I'll hop in there live and I'll just ask them, because they answer every question. And I'll just ask them, hey, do you guys have time to get together and talk about Cannabisism and the Religious Freedom Acts that are so fucking stupid? And I can explain to them. And that was why I made Cannabisism. That was the only reason. You know, I became a pastor. I officially became a pastor. Cannabisism is an official religion. It's like I said, it's documented, provable on the show, video evidence. Oh. That's the way you talk. They're doing that with psychedelics too. Try to reach someone on Instagram. Yeah. So where are we at? Oh, top of the hour. It's top of the hour. I must have got too hot to see. It's top of the hour. Shame on me. Oh, I must be sexually frustrated, man. What am I doing here? Where in the hell is this bowl? I think I've got some frustrations here. I'm taking out on this poor bowl. I need to calm down. All right. They're doing that with psychedelics. Did anybody, press number 6. No, don't press number 6. Press number 8. If you saw Jimmy Dore's upload about his sexuality and his admission to his audience that he admitted to himself that he had a little thing for Jude Law from a movie called The Talented Mr. Ripley. It's pretty funny. If you guys haven't seen it, it's worth watching Jimmy Dore talk about. It's hilarious. He's so funny. And the best part about this is he's not trying to be funny except for just one little joke in the whole thing. He tells one joke, and the joke is fucking funny. But, I laughed just thinking about it just now. He made me laugh just thinking about that fucking joke. Those are the really good jokes, is the jokes when you think about they make you laugh out loud. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabisism, tips for all. Cheers, everybody. Cyber style. Cheers. Holy moly. Buds. You guys seen these buds? I don't know, man. What am I going to do with all these freaking buds? Holy shit. I got buds that are ready to come down within like 3 weeks or less. Sweet Afghani delicious. I haven't even thought to go take my scope out there and check the trikes. I should probably do that. Well, this Sweet Afghani delicious, I'm gonna wait till it goes amber because it's got like a how do you say it? The effects of the cannabis, they don't last a very long time when you smoke it. Now, for me, for the most part, for what I'm doing on here, that's okay. But you want your stuff to be potent, so to raise the potency of it, I'm just going to let it go until they're just about, probably 80, 90% all amber. If they do turn amber. Now, some strains don't do that. I have to go out there with a scope and look. I got to grab my scope. I believe my scope is here, but I have to look for it. It might be in this tray here. I think I actually, I thought I saw it. No. Oh, yeah, this is a scope right here. This is the kind of scope I like to use. So great, I've got one. It's got a light on it. All I gotta do is go down there and check. Yeah. You know, I can look at this bud. That'd be fun. Under the scope. Oh, I'm so glad I found this because I needed it. Put it right on the bud there. Fuck. Every single trichome is clear. They're cloudy, but it's picked. Wow, icy trikes. I don't see a single amber. Oh wait. Nope. We got ambers. Oh yeah. So it's only like exploded trichome heads too. 10%, 20% ambers on that one section I just looked at. Yeah, this one's got ambers too. I could probably pull that shit. And I want to, man. I want to fucking pull that plant down so bad. Oh, I was looking at the buds today. I was like, can I cut one of those? I was like, no, I better wait. See their size compared to yours. The Jager grow video. 13.
About them for 8 weeks. These
aren't those indoor grown though, bro? Isn't that under a light indoors? I've seen this video.
are our seeds, Jager Greenhouse Seed Company, and what a phenomenal bud strength.
What a build-up. We can show you 3 slightly different phenos. These 2 stretch more. This one is a little bit squatter, a little bit more intense in the bud production. And what an opening here. What a nice structure going everywhere. Typical of the Jager. Very irregular build-up, but very dense, very heavy bud. The resin is astonishing. The plant is sticky only to look at it. And yes, it's the Jager. Not much to say about it.
That's got to be, it sounds like they're saying Dracar. It's got to be indoor grown. That's indoor grown, man. This greenhouse, the technique I'm using here, they can't compete with that shit. I'm up in the NorCal, bro. I'm telling you, I'm learning from some of the most incredible, best growers I've been all over the world, and I'm telling you, man, these guys out here in Northern California, up in these mountains, they grow insane. There's children out here, you guys, that have been taught from their parents that are growing insane, that know exactly what the fuck they're doing. They work their asses off, and they have giant trees. It's a move to the right place, Called you Scott? Nobody calls you Scott. What? How'd you call him Scott? What's up with that? I'm confused. Yes, for cannabis. Happy 710, everybody. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers. Sorry about that. Cyber style. Cyber style. So you guys see the title of the video? Out of everybody here who went on Twitter and tweeted at all of those people that we tweeted at, has a single one of the people from the People's Party responded to any of us? It's been all day on a Friday, and I know that they've had access to their Twitter accounts, and I've seen some of them tweeting. I'm kind of curious if a single representative from the People's Party responded to that tweet or to that onslaught of retweets that you guys did today on Twitter. In fact, I did promote a tweet earlier today regarding reading the bills on my page. I don't want any more summer ever again, ever, says Frankie. Dude. Let's see if any of them. Who's this? Someone's just followed me. They said immediate follow. Oh, because of what I said about, a cannabis lover. Wow, because of something I sent to Jager. Brandon says, how's the plants? Nay Styles says, cyber. How long do them cannabis plants take from start to finish in your greenhouse? And they're it just depends on the strain. You know, some of them are quick, some of them are longer. The Sweet Afghani Delicious was super fast. It was an autoflower. I wasn't ready for it to go into flower, and it just decided, it said, fuck you to me. It's like, fuck you, noob. And it fucked me because, you know, you want your plants to get as big as possible before they go into flower. Whatever your space will provide. You want to be able to fill your space up to the maximum without starting a fire or without molding your buds. You don't want to overgrow your space. That plant was like, oh, don't worry about me overgrowing. We're getting out of here quick. I don't like hanging around. I hate getting stuck in traffic. So that one's going to be the first one out. That's like me at a concert, you know. I skip out on the fucking the encore, so I can beat all the cars. I do that at games too. I'm like, I don't care. It's sports. I don't care who wins this. I don't care who fucking wins. I'm leaving before the goddamn final bell, so I can beat all of these fucking rats out of the goddamn parking lot. If you like sitting in traffic, well, that's you. That's not me. I don't like sitting in traffic. That's why I live in the mountains. And you know what? I hate traffic lights and stop signs too. And I don't get to see those too often either where I live. So I'm still going through to see if any of them responded. Sager said, you guys don't know who Sager is. Sager is the worst half of Rising, which is an incredible show, and you guys should be watching Rising. It's both a Republican and it's, I should say, right-leaning and a left-leaning, two people that work together to make this show. So Sager is the right, and then you've got Crystal Ball, she's on the left, and they do Rising. And you can follow both Crystal Ball and Sager on Twitter. They're very active on Twitter. Well, one thing Sager put up on Twitter today was he said, I'm very disturbed that somebody put up a photograph of them using cannabis. He didn't put it that way. He said smoking weed, and it really pissed me off. He said that using cannabis and watching my show. He's like, will you guys please put up a bunch of other activities that you're doing while watching Rising? And people started putting up, you know, things of them having anal sex and masturbating and all kinds of hilarious shit. Exactly how you figure people would respond when you put up something ignorant like that about anti-cannabis. And I believe that he was being, I mean, I'm hoping he was being facetious about the whole cannabis thing, and it was just all in fun. I can't imagine that he works with Crystal Ball and doesn't support, even if he's leaning right, I can't imagine him not supporting free access cannabis for all people. I can't imagine him not. So I'm just thinking he's kind of in on the joke. The responses were over the top, fucking hilarious. And I didn't even read through them. I just saw some of the responses to the responses. I was like, oh my God, people actually went there. They totally went there. And I responded to him. And I said, if you watch my show, there's a problem if you're not getting high. And that's what that was the tweet that guy followed me back on. He said immediate follow back. So that made me happy. Was that a long walk to get to there, or was that okay? Was that story short enough for you guys? So I'm still going through to see if any of the people from the People's Party have responded. Old retired fucker was hammering away at Ron Placone. I don't know. Ron Placone is not responding to any of my stuff. And I'm sad. I gave him some really good stuff. I think I gave him a picture of Stan going, dude. He was like, I don't like guys named Stan. He's like, I don't like Stans. So I put Stan up there going, dude. And, you know, he didn't even like it or say anything. And I'm like, why didn't you like that? I should make a tweet about that. I'm going to make a tweet about that. At Ron Placone. Just wondering why you didn't like my photo of Stan from South Park. Dude, after you tweeted you didn't like Stans. Ron Placone, just wondering why you didn't like my photo of Stan from South Park saying, dude, after you tweeted you didn't like Stans. I spelled Stans wrong. God, that almost ruined that tweet. After you tweeted, okay, Ron Placone, just wondering why you didn't like my photo of Stan from South Park saying, dude, after you tweeted you didn't like Stans. Let's see if he gets that tweet. Happy 420! Cheers, everybody! Happy 420! It's time to smoke. No time to joke, cause it's time to smoke. Cyber style. and all of that. Here we go. Cheers, guys. Happy 420, Chuckles. Hey, James. Cheers, Randy. Happy 420, hippie chick. Cheers, Cyber. Tanner, cheers. Cat, cheers. Hippie chick, cheers. Heel, yield. What is that? Oh. How long have we been live for? Oh, good, an hour. See you guys. Bye. Take care. Nice knowing you. Nice seeing you. Love y'all. Show's over. Check out Ron Placone. Check out Ron Placone at ronplacone.com, YouTube, Ron Placone. Get your news on with Ron. You want to know what's going on, you get your news on today. And get your news on with Ron. You want to know what's going on, get your news on today. Just send your article to Ron Placone. We'll read them on the air and make them our own. So check out Ron Placone at Twitter, guys. At Ron Placone on Twitter. Jimmy Dore's still live. Is he still live? I figured he was just going to be live for a little bit. I don't know why I thought that. They're still live.
And
Holy
why not
shit.
have fun, right? That's how I felt.
Oh, he's drinking. Show's almost over. Jimmy Dore, what?
When will you say yes to me?
He's singing. They're almost done.
Tell me quando, quando, quando.
Okay, let me get back to some. We got some people that came in. Lux Monkey, hi Steph, yo Jimmy, Disco Phil. Okay, let me scroll back up. I want to make sure I get everybody.
Look, I'm Steph. Look, Steph's rocking. Steph's rocking guitar.
Look at the former warmongering neo-contender Romney and Bush endorsing Biden audit the Fed, crash central banks, audit the Pentagon, DC. What is the First Amendment? A work of fiction.
That's pretty funny.
Coding Griggs. I second voting Demetrian candidate Green Party primary. Let's have a left-wing Green Party. Join now.
Oh, Zach, right on, buddy. Cool.
Disco Phil, you're so cute. Lux Monkey, Robert Kalalian, the Jimmy Dore Show is not a one-man show. It's a three-person show.
I'm doing everything. I film it, I set up the cameras, I do the audio, I do the editing, I do the thing, I do everything. I have a one-man show.
One more show. Edwin Dennis, Jordan Peterson isn't sure about gay parenting, isn't sure if men and women can work together. They can't. Thinks the fatherlessness is the black community's problem. Edwin, thank you for bringing up those points. I do need to learn more about Jordan Peterson. I appreciate that.
Fuck Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson is an idiot.
I've seen Jordan Peterson speak about
Joe Rogan.
The Shadow.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, no, Jimmy, don't do it.
Honestly, I don't. The video. I have to see more of it, and I would actually like to have him on to talk about this.
Oh
So he
no!
talked about it.
God, he's an idiot. You know, it's in the context of what you're looking at.
I found the
It's the context, Jimmy.
I found the way he
Jimmy,
talked
it's
about
the
it wasn't
context.
clear.
You're not looking at it in the right
I don't think he was super
context.
clear about this
You're
stuff.
looking at it in the different context. It's the gender identity that you're failing to look at.
This is so funny. Jeremy wanted to say this, Jimmy, to you. As a poltergeist, you're discriminating against mean-spirited comments. I hear you, poltergeist. No worry. Stop cutting off your wife every show, Jimmy. DC, we're okay.
Shut
DC,
the fuck up.
Don't worry about a thing, buddy. Don't worry about a thing. I'm not Check out my recent interview.
It's not in tune.
Go ahead,
I
check
just
it out.
tuned this
Fine.
thing.
Gordon Knight. What a nice guy Gordon Dimmick is, right?
I don't understand. Taking my time, choosing my lines, trying to decide what to do. Looks like my stop, wanna get off, got myself up on you. Seems to me, you don't wanna talk about it, seems to me, you just turn your pretty head and walk away. Walk away. Places I've grown, things that I'm drawn, don't taste the same without you. Got myself in, what's mess I've been, find myself starving without you. Seems to me, talk all night, here comes the morning. Seems to me, you forget about what we said and greet the day. Walk away. Cool myself down, stomping around, thinking some words I can't name. Meeting you halfway, got nothing to say. Yes, I don't suppose I can blame you. talk about it, seems to me you just turn your pretty head and walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Walk away. Yeah, cool. So that's all the lyrics. I've got to cool myself down. Now, those are crazy lyrics. I didn't even know them. So crazy. That's the first time I've ever played all the way through that song in my life. It's fun learning these new songs. I love doing this. You know, those of you guys who stick around and listen, thank you. Appreciate it. Let me see here. What if we went like this? I kind of like that better. Okay, so I'm going to do that chord instead. That's an A. Love that. That's one of my favorite chords in the whole world. That's one of my favorite chords. What's the name of that song? Victim of Love. I know I've done this song before, but I never do it right. So many songs I want to learn right, you know? Some of them I just cheat through, you know? This is one of the songs I can never remember these lyrics. Love have you got? You should be home, but you're not. Room for noise and dangerous boys. Still me. Dangerous boys. Still me. I heard about you and that man. There's just one thing I don't understand. You say he's alive, put out your fire. How come you still got his gun in your hand? looking for love in between. Tell me your secrets, I'll tell you mine. This ain't no time to be cool. Tell all your girlfriends you've been around the world, friend. Talk is for losers and fools. Victim of love, I see a broken heart. I could be wrong, but I'm not. Victim of love, we're not so far apart. Show me, what kind of love have you got? Victim of love, I see a broken heart. I could be wrong, but I'm not. No, I'm not. Victim of love, we're not so far apart. What kind of love have you got? Tell me, what kind of love have you got? So tell me, what kind of love have you got? That guitar solo with the slide, oh, it's so fucking great. Get, you know, because he's playing this with a slide. So I'm trying to make it sound like a slide. Oh, it's a lot easier than I thought. I see a broken heart. You could be home, but you're not. No, you're not. Victim of love, I see a broken heart. So what kind of love have you got? Victim of love, I see a broken heart. You could be home, but you're not. No, you're not. Victim of love, I see a broken heart. Tell me, what kind of love have you got? Victim of love, I see a broken heart. You could be home, but you're not. No, you're not. Victim of love, I see a broken heart. Tell me, what kind of love have you got? So tell me, what kind of love have you got? So tell me, what kind of I could play that. Wow, my fingers are going numb. Okay, so I've never added that one to my lyrics. I've added this one though. And I've added this one. I'll bring them both up. So I don't think I've ever done that before. We were fucking around with this one yesterday. I gotta sing it an octave lower. It's okay. We're just living for today. For those about to rock, we salute you. For those about to rock, we salute you. Those about to rock, we salute you. Those about to rock, we salute you. Rock down on the front line like a bull right out of the blue. The skies are light with the guitar bite, and the heads of rock, gonna rock tonight. Those about to rock, we salute you. Those about to rock, we salute you. Those about to rock, we salute you. Yes, we do. For those about to rock, we salute you. We're just a battery for hire with a guitar fire, ready and aimed at you. Pick up your balls and load up your cannon for a 21 gun salute. For those about to rock, fire! We salute you. For those about to rock, fire! We salute you. Those about to rock, fire! We salute you. Those about to rock, fire! We salute Come on, the bay! Yeah! We salute you! We salute you! We salute! All right, take care. Take care, Cyber. I hope you guys enjoyed the finale. Love y'all for watching. Bye, y'all. No law regarding cannabis. Check out Ron Placone. We already talked about all that, so I'm out of here. 20-second wave goodbye because I'm not rude. There's your 20 seconds, so you know I'm out of here. Bye, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye, guys. Bye, y'all. I'm going to go watch some Jimmy Dore, what's left of it. Bye. Bye-bye.